Hey, this is Tom Feldman. Welcome to Song 2, the E-Blues Shuffle of this beginner lesson series. We're going to be in standard tuning and work through a version of Mojo Hand by Lightning Hopkins. That is the song that we're going to use for our template to work through an E-Blues Shuffle. So let's get into tune and underway. Here's my low E, 5th string A, 4th string D, 3rd string G, 2nd string B, and 1st string E. Alright, so we're going to be playing out of the key of E. So what we're going to be using is our 1 chord in E, our 4 chord in A, and our 5 chord a B7. So 1, 4, 5. Back to the 1. So what we're going to do with all of that, because we're not just going to be playing the chords themselves, we're going to be doing this. Over the E, we've got our shuffle happening like this. This is going to be in place of an E chord. So what we've got an open 6th string, and then we've got our 2nd fret 5th string going to the 4th fret of that 5th string. So it's that thumb. That's what 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. But we don't just want this 5th string. We want the 6th string in the mix together. So we're doing those simultaneously. So I'm just dragging my thumb down. Whether you're using a thumb pick like I am right now or just wearing a bare thumb, the technique is the same. You're just dragging down 6 through 5 to get both those strings. Now I am lightly palm muting, which means I'm resting my palm at the saddle of the strings because I don't want a wide open sound. I don't want that. I want this. So what that is, again, is just taking your hand, lightly placing it near the saddle of the string. I'm not pressing or pushing down on the strings. I'm just lightly resting because that's cutting out the string noise. It's not wide open then. So we want that. So again, with this left hand, just going 2 to 4. So this is the E. And if we're in a 12-bar blues, we need 4 bars of E. So 1, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Now, that's the E. The A is going to be doing exactly the same thing as far as the execution, but we're going to do it drop down a set of strings. So now the 5th string is open, and now we're going from the 4th string on frets 2 and 4. But again, the technique is exactly the same, and the 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So now this is the A. So instead of doing an A chord, we're using this for the A instead. And we would need 2 measures of that for a 12-bar blues. We'd have 4 measures of E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the A. 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. The E. Then we do 2 measures of E before we get to our 5 chord, which is going to be the B7. But we're going to stop here. I just want you to work on the E to the A. So just think about 4 bars of E, 2 bars of A. The other thing you can do is we still need 4 bars for the 1 chord, but we can go to that A for a bar and then come back to that E like this. So we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back for 2 more measures of this. And then to the A. Okay, so now if you're going to put some lyrics to this, as I mentioned, Mojo Hand by Lightning Hopkins, we'd go, going down to Louisiana, give me my mojo hand. I'm going down to Louisiana, give me my mojo hand. And this is where we're going to stop. Now, to put that in context with going to that A chord after the second bar and then back to the E, we would have this. I'm going down, down, give me my mojo hand. To the A, going down, down, give me my mojo hand. So those are just a few different options that you have when we're using that shuffle for the 4 bars of the E chord, whether it's staying on that E or whether it's going the E to the A, back to the E, and then to the A. You can see how those work and mess around with both of those and get comfortable just doing that shuffle, going from the E to the A. And the next video, we're going to connect the B7 into the mix to round out that 1-4-5. And the last video is going to work on some different licks and turnarounds we can use for this shuffle. And that's going to bring us to a close on this song. So stay tuned to those next 2 lessons. Take care.